African Diaspora News family. My name is Reneilwe Morema and I am your host right here on the African Diaspora News channel. I'm reporting live from Johannesburg, South Africa. Imagine being indirectly told that you don't belong. I mean, 50 plus years into freedom for our black people across the globe, and we are still treated like aliens, like our skins don't deserve certain privileges. Who died and made this earth them folks world? There are such a bunch of hateful people. I can't stand it. I'm sorry, I can't. You can go and write those emails to Mr. Scott to get me fired. The matter of fact is, you are a hateful bunch. There was an incident that took place in Ohio that is currently making the rounds on social media. An Ohio woman was caught on film unjustly questioning a black man on if he actually lived in their affluent neighborhood, you know, the white picket fence neighborhood. Mike Jenkins caught the ordeal on his home security camera and posted the now viral clip, which many deem an act of racial profiling. The video showed the woman, identified as Michelle Bishop, approaching his home after jogging with her children but questioning whether he actually resided there. Bishop stopped at the Ohio home after a vehicle slowly moved towards her and her two children. To find safety, the woman approached Jenkins' home with her children. When he arrived and told them he owned the home, Bishop did not believe him. She immediately fled the property, but that was just the start. She began running and yelling, "Help, help," all around the neighborhood, around the neighborhood, as caught on the additional security footage. Bishop's husband then came over to Mike Jenkins' house to explain his wife's actions, stating that the wife feared for her life and she felt like people or someone was chasing her, meaning Mike Jenkins was chasing her even though he was pulling into his driveway. In the video, you can hear Bishop saying, "You scared the crap out of me," as she apologized for the whole ordeal. Check out this clip and let us come back and discuss.
We need you. What's going on?
Do you live here?
Yeah.
You do?
Papa.
I don't believe that.
What?
I don't believe that.
So what are you doing here?
Rory, come on. Rory, come on.
Hey.
Did someone come here?
That was my wife. Somebody chased her up here, and she had kids.
Who chased her?
She said somebody in a
There was a
silver
guy
truck.
in a gray truck, and he came
So
around the corner,
I don't know if you guys have a
I was
reading.
in the street, and so I come up, and I just have my kids, and so I'm like gonna pretend that I'm coming home, and so I pull up and I start walking to your back gate, and he stops here and he goes, "Are you looking for someone?" And I said, "Nope," and then he sat here, and I was like, "I need to get in."
Well, that's my husband. That's why he lives here. Yeah.
Guy,
He lives here. So he came in and he said there's a lady screaming. And I'm like, that's...
she got all worried that she
Scared the crap out of me.
How?
yeah.
I'm so sorry.
How did he scare you,
I
though?
had a feel.
I just seen her in the driveway and I was like, "Are you looking for somebody?" Because I was pulling up out
And I
home.
saw someone walking in our driveway, too. And I'm like, why is someone walking in our driveway?
Well, I'm
Well, there
sorry.
we got it. All right, sorry.
What?
I don't.
She said that someone was following her. So you were walking from there?
You came this way, didn't you?
No, I came down this street right here.
Yeah.
And I was riding slow because I'm looking at our Christmas lights.
Well, you just have to understand my point of view. Being by myself with two kids, I just saw a car coming, and so I was like, "Oh, it scared me," and so I just pulled up here, and I kept thinking, this could be his house. But you didn't say, "This is my home." You just said, "Are you looking?" I was like,
I did. When you was on the porch, you asked me, "Did I live here?" I said, "Yeah."
And you said, no, you don't.
And you said, "I don't
it was
think
just
you
a
do."
weird- It was obviously you could tell that I was really caught off guard.
Like I'm pulling in my, it's like I'm pulling in my house. Like this is not, this neighborhood is probably one of the best neighborhoods in Ohio.
It is.
I don't, you don't have to worry about stuff like that.
Well, I'm very sorry. I really hope that you're not upset with me.
Come on, baby, go in the house.
I
Let's go.
You told me that I didn't. You said you didn't think I live here.
It was
That-
the way that you were talking. I was so caught off guard. I'm so sorry.
Did this heifer just say you have to understand my point of view? Like, yeah, okay, I understand you are a racist, sad, pathetic housewife with no morals and values, and you're probably teaching your children that racist behavior behind the door or behind the room. That is the point of view I'm willing to understand. Who else thinks that if that woman had a gun, she would have shot him and got away with it? She would have made up some BS story about trying to get robbed. She was scared for her kids' lives. The man tried to sexually assault her. He creeped up on her. So many stories that would have made up. She would have made up, and the law would have exonerated her and tarnished the poor man's memory. They did the same with Emmett Till in 1955. What makes you think they wouldn't do it again? It's a hard knock life for a black person, to be honest. But luckily, the brother made it out unscathed. I love how in the video, his wife tried to get to the bottom of everything. She could smell her fake apology from a mile away. She read between the lines. I mean, don't you just hate it when them folks treat us like fools, then act victim when they realize that we are not fools? This white woman did not anticipate the questions this man's wife had or this man's wife asked. She thought it would be under the water under the bridge after she apologized and everybody would be kumbaya. I mean, hello. She tried to play victim on social media to explain her actions of that day. And all I heard from that video is her playing victim. I'm victim. I'm sorry. I'm the victim in all of this ordeal. Oh, I was just scared for my life. I'm the victim. I'm the victim. Bear with me. She was acting a fool. Check out this clip and let us come back and discuss.
I even looked at him, like I said, when he came out on the porch. And I said, oh my gosh, this was your house. And I said, I kept thinking to myself, what if this is his house? But pulling up behind me, whether it's to look at your Christmas lights or not, I didn't know that. All I knew was it was dark. I had my kids. You're talking to me. You're continuing to talk to me. Now you're backing in this driveway. And then I asked if it was his house. And he said, yeah. I didn't believe it at that point. This was getting so awkward. I just continued to feel like I was getting pursued more and more. It had nothing to do with the color of his skin. He could have been purple, orange, whatever. He was a man in a truck pursuing me. The tone of his voice was not welcoming or comforting at all. And so, yes, I panicked. Did I overreact?
But thing is, this man told you so many times as he was backing into his driveway that this is his house. So now you're trying to bring in your past traumas to justify your racist, malicious behavior. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Like, honestly, I just hate people that will guilt trip you with their mushy past, their traumas. Oh my gosh, I have PTSD. I couldn't. Yeah, PTSD is no excuse for you to act like a jerk. Sorry, not sorry. So yeah, no, I do not bite. You know, if thank God that brother made it out alive, because if she had a gun, she would have shot him and made up some story later to the judge or to the law and said, you know what, this man tried to sneak up on me, tried to rob me, tried to sexually assault me, tried to do all of those things. I was scared for my kid's life, blah, 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 blah. That's what happened to Emmett Till in 1955. We fell for that BS once. We're not doing it again. What do you think about this segment? Comment to us in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share the broadcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss these groundbreaking conversations right here on the African Diaspora News channel.